Hello, I'm Rabbi Diane Elliott. I'd like to share with you an embodied hand washing practice that I've been working with for several years. So you may know that there's a traditional practice of keeping a little pitcher and bowl by the bedside. And a traditional Jew would wash their hands just symbolically upon awakening, just pouring water. I don't know. See, I'm just using this to pour water just on the thumb part of my hand here is one way of doing it, right on the knuckle of the thumbs. And you do that 3 times. You can alternate sides or traditionally, or do 3 times one side and the other. And it's a symbolic way of cleansing whatever schmutz may have accumulated during the night, psychically or even physically. And I've been adapting this practice into a kind of embodied mini mikveh that is a way of sort of washing ourselves clean to begin the new day, but also at the same time, the kind of dedicating my hands to doing goodness, to doing mitzvot or healing activities and actions during the day, that each actually thing that I do would be in some way an act of unification, of dedication to the divine. So there's a traditional set of verses of words that one says when you're doing this practice. And I'm going to share my screen with you and show you a slide with those words. And I've written a little melody for the words. So I'll teach that to you. We can sing it together, and then we'll add movement, a kind of whole body movement is how I've translated this into an embodied practice. So I'm sharing my screen so you can see the words here. Rishit Chochma Yirat Hashem. And this is a quote from Psalm 111, verse 10. Rishit Chochma Yirat Hashem. The beginning of wisdom is awe of the one. So this beginning of our day with a sense of being in awe and even one could say in fear, having that sense throughout the body of something so much larger than ourselves, which is a unity, the unity that underlies all. Sechel tov l'chol osehem, so good intelligence for all of our activities, so that we are bringing our knowledge, our intelligence, our knowing of goodness to all that we do. Tehilato omeret la'ad. And when we can act in these ways, then we are, in a sense, forever praising the oneness, forever lifting up the oneness that underlies all of the manyness of the world. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed is the name of the divine that is manifest. You could say Kavod has that sense of density, materiality. So how is divinity manifest in the materiality of the everyday? Malchuto, Malchuta, you could say, Le'olam Va'ed, the realm of this divine manifest in the material is time, throughout time and space. So the time-space continuum, that's our task in the day, is to bring an awareness of oneness, of divinity, into all of the material world that we touch, all of the activities that we do during the day with our bodies, our minds and spirits, a unity. So here's the melody. I'm going to sing this, and you can learn it, and then we'll add movement to this. Reshit Chochma Yirat Hashem, Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. Reshit Chochma Yirat Hashem, Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. Ay lai 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 lai. Ay lai lai. Ay ay. Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. Ay ay. Do 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 do. Reshit Chochma Yirat Hashem, Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. So we'll stop the share here and come back together, and I'll show you the movement. We can do this together. So I like to stand when I do this movement. You can do it standing or seated, whatever body posture works best for you. And take a moment, if you are standing, to feel your base of support, to feel your feet underneath you. Let's see if I can adjust the screen and camera here. You can see a little bit more. So it's just the simple movement of, in a sense, gathering up the freshness, the imaginary water, and in this immersion that we just start with our hands. Reshit Chochma. And then the other hand. Yirat Hashem, Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad. And then I just gather it all up. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, pouring it down as if I could pour right through the central column of my body. Le'olam Vaed. Reshit Chochma Yirat Hashem, Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. One more time. Reshit Chochma Yirat Hashem. You can gather from different directions. Seichel Tov L'chol Osehem, Tehilato Omeret La'ad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. just that mikveh, that immersion in the sense of unity, and this is a reinforcement or awakening of chokhmah, of our wisdom, the wisdom that really witnesses and commits to bringing through the underlying oneness of all that we encounter in our material world, and especially of each other human being whom we encounter in our day. So that's the hand washing practice, the embodied hand washing practice. Blessings.